What's up guys, Brett Medlock here. I wanted to do an unboxing for these not so new PowerA Switch Pro-like controllers. They are wired, as you can see, which is sort of a letdown, but they do come at only $25. So I want to jump into how they feel, how they play, and all that jazz. So sit back, relax, and hope you enjoy this unboxing video. Impressed with how it feels. It's very comfortable. I could definitely get used to this. I like the form factor. It's very similar to the Switch Pro controller, as you can see. So obviously this is the classic Mario Brothers one and has a red back, which looks really cool. Here's the cord it came with. So obviously one thing I do like about it is that you can take this completely out. It's not like it's always wired. So if you want that slick look, you still got it. You don't have to have it wired, but like I said, it's completely useless unless it's plugged in. So I'm gonna go ahead and plug this one in, and then I'll unbox that one later, see how it looks. Obviously, I'm more a fan of this one just because classic Mario beats Peach. But hey, if this was a Peachette or whatever that thing's name is, or Bowsette, then I would be more impressed. This obviously, this is the one that actually came with the NES Mini. It doesn't fit inside the little hole, so looks like I have to use the one it came with. Okay, so this one perfectly snugs inside of this square, so that's pretty interesting. So yeah, let's go ahead and test it out. Okay, so let's test out some gameplay with this controller. And yeah, so you have to use a lot of the R and L buttons, as I'm sure you know if you play Bayonetta, and they feel really comfortable. I'm really digging this controller right now. It's perfect for when I'm at my desk like this. So yeah, I love these joysticks. Are like ginormous. I wasn't sure how I was gonna feel about them because I saw them in the box, and then I compared them to the Switch Pro controller, which you can see right here. Like, that's a huge difference in size when it comes to the thumbsticks. Like, they're ginormous, but they're really comfortable. Like, I can picture this being perfect for Smash Brothers, since I use the sticks mostly in Smash. Like, I use the right stick for all my Smash moves. I don't know how you play Smash, but that's how I did. Sorry, I'm barely paying attention to the game, so I'm gonna test out some other games. I'm gonna use the D-pad in some Sonic, see how that is. Alright, so I'll just continue my son's level, or I don't know what he was doing last on here, but we'll test out the D-pad. Obviously, this is the type of game you want to use a D-pad with. And I'll be honest, the D-pad is not great. It's not horrible. Like, honestly, I think I like it better than the Switch Pro D-pad. The Switch Pro D-pad just feels so, like, mushy. I don't really like it. And it doesn't really go down far at all, like when you click it. This one though, it has more of a click to it. I like that. But the paint job right here, I'm just not really feeling it. It feels like they just grabbed a can of spray paint and just lazily sprayed it on top of it, and it doesn't really look very appealing. I definitely prefer this over the D-pad on the Switch Pro controller. But however, I don't prefer it over the Hori D-pad that I reviewed the last time. Go ahead and grab that real fast. I like this D-pad the most out of them all. But unfortunately, you can only use that in handheld mode, which really sucks. I really wish they wouldn't have done that, especially for 25 bucks. That seems like kind of crazy. Like, this whole controller is 25 bucks, and that Hori D-pad is only for handheld mode, and it's the same price, so that's kind of crazy. I do like how clicky the buttons are, though. They feel fantastic, so yeah, I'm a big fan of that. I'm gonna try one final different style of game, and that's a game that uses some precision. So a first-person shooter, how about? Wolfenstein 2. So let's test out some Wolfenstein 2. So, like I said, these buttons, the LZ and RZ, they're not as clicky as I want them to be, but they're not terrible. So I do actually like how big these joysticks are. Like I was saying, I wasn't sure about them, but they're definitely growing on me. And of course the button has all the functionality of the normal Switch Pro controller and the Joy-Con controller. But while that was loading, I decided to open this one, and I didn't realize that this controller actually has a way better design overall. Like, this looks awesome. Like, all these little designs inside the black. I only wish that this controller had the same type of thing, but it doesn't. So I might actually use this one a lot. Of course, it's pink and it's Peach, and I don't really care about Peach that much. Not compared to Mario, but you know, it looks really cool. My wife's probably going to use this one a lot, and I'm looking forward to using these controllers more. Show a little bit more gameplay with Wolfenstein, of course. I played the other games a lot more than this one, so I'll shoot a little bit more people real fast, see if I can narrow anything down with how I feel about this controller. Of course, there's no rumble functionality, which I'll get to the specifics at the end of this video. Actually, I think I'll just head over there right now. So now that we're done with the unboxing and playing portion, I want to give you guys my final thoughts. So that was my initial reaction to these Switch PowerA wired controllers. I think they feel great. I love the form factor of them. I love the big analog sticks. It's unlike any controller I've ever used, actually. And I think I'm looking forward to using them more. Like, my Switch controller collection is growing rapidly since I keep doing all these product reviews. But I think I'm going to use these more, especially when I'm sitting here at the desk. I think they're going to work out fantastically, and I'm just a really big fan of the designs on them. So be sure to let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Do you plan on getting some of these Switch PowerA controllers? Like I said, they're $25 right now on the market, only wired, but you can take out the wire if you want them just to look slick. I love that aspect. I wish more wired controllers did that, honestly. But yeah, there's no rumble, no wireless functions, and no amiibo support of any sort. But yeah, for $25, I think it's a good deal, especially if you're just planning on pulling out some Smash Brothers and like when you have a friend over and you just need an extra controller. I think it's totally worth it just picking this up instead of buying like a whole new like Switch Pro controller or something like that. I definitely prefer this over using the Joy-Con. Like, I don't know how people use the Puppy Dog Joy-Con controller. I just can't do it. It feels so cramped. And this is nice and big, like really similar to the Switch Pro controller. So yeah, let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Do you plan on getting one of these Switch PowerA wired Pro-like controllers? Just let me know and give me all feedback down in the comments. I'm Brett Medlock, and I will talk to you guys later. My platinum number's 48, 25 years old, really like to lose, still obsessed with love,